2020 Mercedes-AMG GT-R Roadster, all the potency of the Mercedes-AMG GT-R and none of the roof. The 2020 Mercedes-AMG GT-R Roadster is one hair-raising car. All the potency of the Mercedes-AMG GT-R and none of the roof. Worldwide, 750 people will have the chance to own this soft-top version of the top Mercedes-AMG model. The important difference from the GT-R coupe is, of course, the possibility of open-air motoring, complete with Mercedes-Benz AirScarf. A plethora of AMG luxury equipment, from the AMG Performance flat-bottom steering wheel to the AMG Night cosmetic package, sets this car apart. In the roughly 6 years since the Mercedes-AMG GT debuted, the maker has developed a certain cadence of introducing new GT variants. First comes the new model, generally identified by a single letter affixed to its name, followed by a Roadster version within the next 18 months or so. The 2020 Mercedes-AMG GT-R Roadster is the latest model to arrive under that product timing strategy. Its production will be limited to 750 units. As the soft-top version of the GT-R coupe, Mercedes-AMG's self-professed top model, it should come as little surprise that Roadster's DNA is a near match for that of the coupe. That includes its 577 HP twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8, coilover suspension and adjustable dampers, active rear steering, and active aerodynamics. The top is constructed of a triple layer of fabric stretched over a frame made of aluminum, magnesium, and steel. Although the powertrain is nearly identical to that of the GT-R, will bring you up to speed, rated for 577 horsepower and 516 lb-ft of torque across a broad plateau of 2,100 to 5,500 rpm, the engine mates to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. For the record, that's 27 more horsepower than the GTC and GTC Roadster versions, 62 more horsepower than the GTS and GTS Roadster, and 108 more than the standard GT and GT Roadster. To make that amount of power, the GT-R and GT-R Roadster engines utilize unique turbochargers, a smaller boost pressure control valve, specific engine management software, and 2 psi of additional boost, compared with standard GT models. Additionally, the exhaust ports have been optimized and the compression ratio modified. Intake air is cooled by a separate, 2-stage low-temperature water circuit. The first cooler stage is composed of 2 parallel coolers in the left and right wheel arches, followed by another set of intercoolers downstream. Combined with the AMG SpeedShift 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and electronic rear axle locker, Mercedes-AMG is calling for 3.5 second 0 to 60 mph runs and a top speed of 197 miles per hour. Weighing in at approximately 30 pounds, the carbon fiber torque tube that connects the engine to the transmission is said to be about 40% lighter than the unit in the standard GT models. Carbon bracing in the tunnel and carbon fiber braces in the engine bay also contribute torsional stiffness, always a concern in convertibles. Carbon fiber front fenders add 1.8 inches of width in front, and aluminum sidewalls add 2.2 inches of width to the rear as compared to standard GT models. Exclusive 10-spoke forged wheels fill the wells, size 10x19 in front and 12x20 in the rear. Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires are standard, size 275/35ZR in front and 325/30ZR at the rear. The active aerodynamics incorporate a speed-sensitive carbon fiber element that extends approximately 1.6 inches downward at speed to produce a Venturi effect that pulls to the road. Mercedes-AMG claims it reduces front axle lift by approximately 88 pounds at 155 miles per hour. The large rear wing can be manually adjusted for pitch to suit different conditions. Brakes measure 15.3 inches in diameter in front and 14.2 inches in the rear. The brake calipers are painted yellow as standard. Ceramic high-performance brakes are available. Standard interior touches include the new AMG Performance flat-bottom steering wheel and the AMG Night package, which brings high-gloss black shift paddles, steering wheel spokes, and seat insert. Combined with the traditional AMG carbon fiber and piano lacquer trim elements gives the Roadster a touch of exclusivity. Nappa leather standard sport seats feature Mercedes's AirScarf warm air vents to add comfort to top-down motoring in cooler environments. A 1 of 750 badge on the center console reminds the occupants of just how special they are. Mercedes-AMG seems determined to leave no void in the lineup unfilled, no matter how tiny the jump. Although limited in production, the GT-R Roadster is sure to suit the taste of certain discriminating buyers, in addition to ensuring that the GT lineup has enough iterations to go toe-to-toe in the showroom with its Teutonic nemesis, the Porsche 911 Carrera. Thanks.